Well, good evening and welcome to the Alkrington Community Spirit Awards. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm Michelle Eagleton, the founder of the awards and your host for this evening. Now, whether you're in your glad rags, I know I've got dressed up for the occasion, it's been a long time, or whether you're in your PJs, you can join in the action tonight right here via Facebook and YouTube. We want to hear your comments about what Alkrington means to you, about some of the nominees that we've got this evening, because it really is a special night. This is the night when we pay tribute to the wonderful people of Alkrington community. We all know it's been a very hard 12 months and the spotlight might have been shone on national companies, national people, and they have done amazing things. But we really wanted to celebrate the people in communities tonight, that being the community that I grew up in, Alkrington community. So I know lots of you are watching, our residents. Some of you may never even know what Alkrington is or have been there before, but tonight you'll get to hear some of the wonderful stories of those who have touched the heart of others and really gone above and beyond in these past 12 months. So stay with us this evening, whether you have got a cup of tea in your hand or a glass of fizz, because we have got some very famous faces who are going to be joining me in presenting some of these awards. We've got 8 categories to get through, so lots and lots of things are on its way. But of course tonight is all about the people, and I went out and about onto the streets of Alkrington to find out just exactly what Alkrington means to them.
It's the good community spirit in Alkrington, and the people are fabulous, and we just love our customers.
I've been a part of the Alkrington community now for over 40 years. Working in the family business for 20 years and then taking the business on myself 20 years ago and running it mainly with Carol. It's a fantastic community to be a part of. It's such an inclusive community. The residents are such a pleasure to serve, and the facilities that are available to the residents, second to none. And also all the shopkeepers that offer all the services they offer are first class, and I'm proud to be a part of the shopkeepers on this precinct.
Well, that was a wonderful people from green peppers, red tomatoes and Kirkway meats. You'll recognise those faces, and we may be hearing from them a little bit further down the line tonight. First and foremost though, I must pay tribute to a wonderful woman this evening who I couldn't have done this award without. She is a true diamond. I like the fact that I can call her one of my great friends. She's Claire Cartmel. She is the editor of Alkrington Life, and without her I wouldn't be standing here today. She took the phone call from me back in April when I came up with this idea of Alkrington Community Spirit Awards, and she didn't put the phone down and say I was completely crazy. I think she thought I'd had a few drinks, but then Claire really helped me drive this forward and really believed in me, and she has been a beacon to Alkrington community for the past 15 years with Alkrington Life. She's very camera shy, so tonight you will see her on video, but unfortunately she isn't here in the flesh. I know that she's at home with her gorgeous family, so thank you so much, Claire. Now, Claire was a major part of this award ceremony tonight, but of course you guys at home have been a major part of it too, because you were the ones that sent in your wonderful nominations of these people, and we had hundreds of nominations. If we could have given awards to everybody, we would have loved to, because there were so many amazing stories. Now, the idea for this was in April. In July we had the nominations coming in, and then in August we got together a judging panel. It was made up of me, Claire and 2 other great people. Now, those people are the MP for Middleton and Haywood, Chris Clarkson, and the restorer of Hopwood Hall, Hopwood Dupree. He joined us via Zoom from LA. We went international. Oh my God, who'd have thought, Alkrington? But as I say, we really did have a hard job to do, because we had hundreds of nominations and all of them truly emotional, and then we whittled them down to 4 finalists in each of the 8 categories. So without further ado, shall we take a look at our first award? And the first award tonight is the Act of Kindness. Here's the nominees. The nominees in the Act of Kindness Award are Grace Ray, Jenny Smith, Neil McClure, Reverend Jackie Callow, Claire Wade and Deb Jackson. Now, these have been amazing people, and here's just a little bit of what their nominees said about them. Starting off with the Reverend Jackie Callow, Neil McClure and Jenny Smith. Well, they work tirelessly on Middleton in Action. And Middleton in Action, for any of you who doesn't know, helps vulnerable people, elderly people and lone families in the local area, especially Alkrington. And these 3 people are really integral in delivering that service, delivering food parcels, other essential items, and really organising all the volunteers and those deliveries. What a great job they do. Grace Ray, well, my hat's off to you, Grace, because you raised over £1,200 for Middleton Food Bank. And you know how she did it, guys? She rode 150 miles in May. Now, I did the Manchester to Blackpool bike ride many years ago, and I think I needed a week off work after that. So, Grace, honestly, that is some going. She also did shopping for elderly neighbours, collected prescriptions as a volunteer for the NHS. Moving on to Claire Wade. Now, you might recognise Claire's face because she's been volunteering at Kirkway Meats, because Kirkway Meats were really busy during the pandemic, getting orders dispatched to people who really couldn't leave their homes. She worked really hard and through it all kept smiling, even through the toughest of times. Well done, Claire. And finally, Deb Jackson. Well, she's been busy supplying hot meals for Damien Edwards and his dad Trevor, whilst most of us know they worked every hour under the sun at their general store to keep people of Alkrington fed and watered in lots of supplies. But Deb took it upon herself to really look after the pair of them and make sure that they were in good health. She definitely got a cook on, I know that, Deb. But of course, I'm just here to tell you a bit about the people. I'm not here to present the awards. I did promise you some famous faces this evening. And our first one is the wonderful Roger Johnson. Over to you.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the BBC Northwest Tonight studio. My name is Roger Johnson and it is my pleasure to help to present an award for you tonight. And you will also be hearing from a couple of other very familiar faces a little later in the awards. Now, first of all, an act of kindness. It's something fantastic. The more we do them, the more the positivity spreads. And it comes from a place of genuine feeling without agenda, something which is truly, truly special. And all of the people in this category are true stars with hearts of gold. You should be really proud of yourselves for what you've done and continue to do for other people. There does, though, have to be a winner. And in this case, there are three of them. I might just give the game away a little bit, but just to tease you a little bit more, let me tell you a few things about the three people. First of all, Reverend Jackie. Well, what can I say about you? Apparently, you have been a really busy bee, sending prayers and well-wishing letters to members of the community, delivering church services online, supporting the opening of the Scout Hut for donations of food, making regular calls to vulnerable people as well. You're also a big part of Middleton in Action, which was set up by Neil. Now, Neil, you have helped so many vulnerable, elderly and lone families in the local area, delivering food parcels and other essential items which are needed, as well as organising all the volunteers and the deliveries. You should, the judges say, be really, really proud of yourself. And then there's Jenny. Well, Jenny, how do you do it? I hear you started the roaming food collection box at the start of lockdown, inspiring others to take the box to their own homes, to collect donations of food and toiletries for Middleton in Action. Well, donations now exceed over 3,000 items, and you did all of this while working from home and, I can relate to this because it's hard, homeschooling your own young children. So really, really well done. I'm delighted to say all three of you, Jackie, Neil and Jenny, are winners of the Act of Kindness Award. Well done, all three of you.
Oh, do you know what? Well done to those wonderful people. Congratulations to Jackie, Jenny and Neil. I was actually just having a quick look at your wonderful awards because we can show them now. People have got their names on the awards, so I don't want to give the game away, but the first three are there on the front row and they're looking marvellous. I'm so excited for people to get these awards this evening. And as I say, this is the first award, the first category, Act of Kindness. They'll be winging their way to you over the next couple of days, guys. So I believe we're getting lots of comments. This is fantastic. Loads of you are connecting with us on Facebook and YouTube. So thank you so much. This is why we wanted to do it live so that you could get involved too. Vicky Collins says, I love this. Well done, guys. Such a special team of people. Some special people we are honouring tonight. So thank you, Vicky, for watching the show. Have we got any more? We've got our Graham tonight, guys. Our Graham is our tech guy, and so he is running the show for me this evening. I'm in his very safe hands. So Graham, who have we got up next? We've got Andrea Kennedy. She says, amazing, congratulations to Jackie, Neil and Jenny. Brilliant. We'll be bringing more of those comments as we go through the evening, so keep them coming, guys. We really want to hear what you think about the awards this evening and get you guys involved too. Also, there is something special that is happening very near the end of this show, so please do keep watching till the end. I'd like to tell you what it is, but I don't even know what it is myself, because our Graham is quite cheeky. Now, apparently he has been sent a video which I have not seen and am not allowed to see. And for someone who has been in control of this awards from day one, that is very, very nerve-wracking. Nominees, you think you're nervous at home? I'm nervous because I haven't a clue what this video is going to be. But what I will say is please do stay with us until the end when all will be revealed. Well, without further ado, let's move on to our next award. And the next award is a wonderful one. It is the Local Hero Award. And here's our nominees. Neil McClure, Reverend Jackie Callow, Sebastian Fox and Damien Edwards. So let's hear a little bit about those people who are up for this great award. Damien Edwards, well, what have you done, Damien? Well, you've kept the community going and really looked after them during lockdown. Constantly working 18 to 22-hour days, providing a free service of delivery to the people and shielding, making sure that they are all super safe and making sure everyone had provisions. Brilliant stuff. Neil McClure, well, we heard a little bit about you from Roger earlier on. Of course, you supported the community with a team of volunteers as part of Middleton in Action. You really coordinated the opening of the Scout Hut for donations of food and made lots of regular calls to vulnerable people and even manned the Facebook site for St Michael's Church. Seb Fox, now you have really become a role model for young people in the pandemic through your inspirational work at the Scout Hut. I know that you have collected donations, dropped off food parcels and lots of food to those who have been shielding. And finally, in this category, Reverend Jackie Callow, who has supported so many people in so many ways. She's made up happiness boxes to deliver to vulnerable residents, helped with Middleton Action, as we heard, and also, unfortunately, conducted many funerals, some of which were her close friends, which I know was extremely hard. And she still did all of that with, you know, compassion and style. So let's find out who the winner of the Local Hero Award and to present the award is a Manchester legend. He's a presenter of BBC Radio Manchester, Mike Sweeney.
Hiya, it's Mike Sweeney from BBC Radio Manchester. Really chuffed to be asked to get involved with this. Now, there's a load of stuff I'm going to read, and I'm going to read it slightly to one side here, although I do have the winner written down here on a piece of paper. So, right, I've been at BBC Radio Manchester for about 7 years, but I know how important it is for you working within your communities and you lot getting together. It's really special, this. So, congratulations to all the finalists. I know you've done some great things during lockdown. It's people like you keep us all going, do stuff when other people aren't doing stuff. This is the winner of the Local Hero Award, okay? So above and beyond for the community, proper tough category. Now, the person that's going to go home with this award has done something that's been incredible in its effect on people around them. And during lockdown, they could have done nothing. A lot of us did, you know, could just sit at home and wait for it to finish. But this individual, every day out, collecting donations, dropping off food, helping vulnerable people in the community, constantly volunteering for local organisations, and intent on making a difference to people's lives, all whilst doing a job and working and trying to get a life as well. So this individual, fantastic role model to younger people, and I know that parents have said that they'd like their kids to grow up to be like this person. So positive, massive effect within the community, a true local hero. So you ready? So the Alkrington Community Spirit Awards, the finalist, the one that's won it, all the very best, mate, to Sebastian Fox.
Well done, Sebastian. You are our local hero. Huge congratulations. Oh, wonderful. We are rolling along with these awards and we're getting so many comments coming in. It is absolutely fantastic and a really, really special evening. I hope you're enjoying it so far. That was lovely Mike Sweeney. We love a little bit of Mike Sweeney on the radio. He's an absolute gem. Well, next up, we have got the Key Worker Award. And here are the nominees. Helen Riley, all the staff of Alkrington Primary School. Sheena Beard and Rob Rowlinson. What a lineup, eh? Oh, fantastic. Now, these key workers have worked really hard for the Alkrington community, as I know of countless other people up and down the country, really holding the world together at this point. Sheena, I'm going to talk about you first. Well, Sheena has gone above and beyond her job role. Nominees said that she made sure all the elderly people in Alkrington had everything they needed, dropping off food, taking time to make sure that they were all okay, and all in her own time. You might know Sheena from Tesco's. I hope you're watching, Sheena. All the staff at Alkrington Primary School. Haven't the teachers and the staff of all our primary schools done really, really well? This is one of our nominees and they have worked tirelessly to keep, families up to date with new plans, provided food bags for children, made packed lunches available so no children went without, made work available for the children, online calls to check in on them, and lots of things, even creating blogs for the children to keep in touch with each other and put achievements on. So I know there's lots of hardworking staff there. Next up, we have got Helen Riley. Now, she has been on the front line of the COVID pandemic since the very beginning, ensuring that all the safety of her team was paramount and really actively seeking out ways that her staff can be, raising their spirits and getting them care packages as well. And she really wanted morale to remain high on her wards. So well done as well, Helen. And finally, Rob Rowlinson. Now, nominees came in for him working 6 days a week, doing some delivering with Damien and Damien's General Store, which of course were delivering to the elderly, those who were shielding, and really doing a fantastic job. Wow, what a category, eh, with key workers. So we have got somebody who was part of our judging team to present the award this evening, all the way from Los Angeles. But it's warmer than it is here. Well, let's go and see now with our award presenter for the key worker. It's Hopwood Dupree.
Okay. All right. Hello. I have to say I was very honored to be asked to be part of these awards. And when I read through so many of your nominations, I was really touched by what I read. This is an incredibly difficult decision, but we had to make a decision. And we worked with a great group of people, Chris and Claire and Michelle, and we had a really good time reading through and deciding who should win. Now, I have to say, you all are winners, and you all deserve a round of applause for the incredible work you've done during the COVID pandemic. But we did have to narrow it down to just four people. And these 4 people have been recognized for all that they've done. It's been the toughest of times, and these people have really shown above and beyond. And they've been on the front line during the COVID pandemic since the beginning. And the winner that we chose is a true diamond. She's worked often 14 to 16-hour days, night shifts and weekends as a lead nurse of an infectious diseases hospital in Manchester. She's actively gotten care packages for her staff and her family and other patients, family members of patients who are very poorly and at the end of their life. She's also been caring for her own family during all of this, coming home after working these many long hours to take care of her 2 teenage daughters and her 6-year-old son, and of course her husband, who is also a key worker. So it's my great privilege to announce that the Key Worker Award goes to Helen Riley.
A huge congratulations then to the winner of our Key Worker Award, Helen Riley. Well done, Helen. Now, of course, over the past 12 months, it has been hard going through this pandemic. And I know a lot of people watching at home may have lost loved ones, either through COVID or through just the passing. And my heart really goes out to you all tonight in Alkrington and beyond. What we wanted to do is pay tribute to 2 people who have been a real beacon of the community in Alkrington tonight. And if you live in Alkrington, you will surely know them. They're Kim Groom and Trevor Edwards. Now let me come to Kim first. Now, Kim was absolutely stunning. She was a wonderful person inside and out, always full of fun and there with a chat and a smile for everyone who came into Tesco Express on Kirkway. Now, she previously spent time as a childminder looking after local children and really helping them flourish. So lots of people knew Kim and how wonderful a person she was. She loved Northern Soul, she loved Motown, but above all, she loved her family and was always telling customers how proud she was of them. I know so many miss her, and the girls at Tesco's have got a huge hole missing in their lives too. Trevor, what can we say about Trevor? Well, he was a star in the community. You might know him as Damien's right-hand man. Yes, his son was Damien Edwards at the general store, and they both really looked after the people of Alkrington. You'd see him outside of the shops, tidying the plants on sale and bringing the extra stock over. And even during the times he was going under the most painful treatment, he still was there wanting to help out. Like father, like son, he was a true grafter and was ready to drop things for other people. I know Damien and his customers thought the world of Trevor, and he will be sadly missed. These 2 people are what Alkrington Village is all about, and I hope you join me now in raising your glasses to them both. Kim and Trevor.
I love Alkrington. It's where I've been born and bred. I'm 39 years old now, and I class Alkrington as my home. It's great because you can't go anywhere without bumping into someone that you know, and everybody just gets along nicely and everyone helps each other out.
Oh, I love her. She's amazing, a wonderful part of our community, and just some great voices that we're hearing from this evening. So thank you so much for that. Well, we're moving on to our Best Business Award, everybody, now. And let's take a look at the 4 people that are in this category. Number 1, Diamond Cars. Damien's General Store. Kirkway Meats, green peppers, red tomatoes. So here is what people said about those nominees in this category. Well, Diamond Cars, number 1, Diamond Cars. They have been busy through the pandemic delivering food to key workers. They've done some free trips, which I know people have really appreciated, and helped out the community non-stop. And they've even given discounts to NHS workers, which has been absolutely fantastic. Green peppers and red tomatoes. Well, during the lockdown, they have really helped with flowers, because a lot of you may not have realised that funerals could not source flowers from anywhere during the lockdown. Except the odd supermarket, they were really struggling, and at a time when you've lost somebody, you really do need a helping hand, and they stepped in and did the much needing of supplying of floral arrangements, along with delivering to vulnerable people and sourcing extra produce that we needed as locals. Damien's General Store. Well, they put in countless hours into getting food and delivering it to people who were shielding. He and his store made sure that nobody went without, getting up early, staying open till late, helping other businesses as well, and letting them provide garden plants during closure and not going out of business. And then Paul Parkinson with Kirkway Meats. He amended working hours to suit people just because there were crazy times in the pandemic and we needed different opening hours. A friendly chat and a smile on their faces, him and the team, even when the queue outside was a mile long. And believe you me, it was quite long, wasn't it, guys? They organised meat orders over the phone and delivered for free when locals needed it. Now, have we got any fans of Coronation Street out there? I hope we have, because we've only gone and got Sally Dinover, OBE. She's presenting this award.
Hi, thank you for inviting me tonight to these virtual awards, and congratulations to everyone who was in the final. I'd just like to say a little bit about Middleton. Middleton is where a lot of my family are from. My uncle had a shop in Middleton, so I'm very proud of it. And I just want to say that this award went to somebody very, very special who did so much during this pandemic, went above and beyond to help people, went to care homes, rang people up to see if they needed anything, did free deliveries, really helped out in this pandemic and did an incredible job, worked around the clock for his community. And this person has been described as very kind and caring. So I just want to say well done. And the winner is Damien's General Store. Well done to everyone. And well done, Damien. That's absolutely brilliant. You did an amazing job. Well done.
Sally from Curry. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. And who knew that she had family in Middleton at the Arndale? Oh, marvellous. Fantastic. Thank you, Sally, for that. And a huge congratulations to Damien's General Store. Can we just have a moment, though, to see these gorgeous awards? And these are what you guys are winning at home tonight. And what I didn't mention as well is the people who were the finalists in the category and didn't walk away with the award. Well, we've got something for you too, guys. You may have noticed in the background a wonderful framed certificate, and that is going to be for every finalist in the categories. So you will be getting one of those as well. So fantastic night, congratulations, and amazing comments coming through. Let's take a look at some of the comments from home. Who have we got? Nicola Wood, very well deserved. I think they're all amazingly well deserved this evening. Andrea Kennedy says amazing, congratulations to Jackie, Neil and Jenny. Brilliant, Andrea. We've got Jenny Smith said, whoop, whoop. Well done, Jenny. Oh, somebody's really excited there, so that's fantastic. And again, so well deserved. We got some more. Graham, he's swiftly going through here. Claire Bear, what does she say? Hello, have a great evening all. Not really good with my eyes at the moment, getting on. And let's have one more, Graham. Congratulations. Some amazing comments coming in, and we're going to have more of those throughout the evening. Okay, so without further ado, let's move on to our next award of the evening. And this award is all about the houses in Alkrington and the amazing decorations that went on during lockdown number 1. Remember it? Back in March, we all decided to put rainbows in our windows, and quite a few bears were heading around Alkrington. It really did keep the community going and brighten you up when you went for your daily walk. And we wanted to shed the spotlight on some of those houses in particular that really did pull the stops out. So here's the nominees in the category for the Rainbow Award. 147 Kingsway. We've also got 129 Kingsway, 12 Hardfield Road and 86 Hardfield Road. Well, let's take a look and see exactly what their houses looked like. Oh, fantastic. And I'm sure lots of you have walked past those houses and many others in Alkrington. We've got some lovely nominations coming through, but these really did go above and beyond in making the decorations around their house put a smile on people's faces. So making us smile this evening, well, who can I get to present the award? Someone who makes me smile all the time when he does the weather for the BBC Northwest. Of course, it's Owain Wyn-Evans.
Well, hello there everyone, Owain Wyn-Evans here, your BBC Northwest Tonight weather presenter. What a special night this is. I hope the weather's been kind to you all. Now, I've been hearing all about your rainbows across the community, and you know, I have to give you a massive thumbs up for spreading happiness with them during lockdown. There have been naughty teddies causing mischief and giggles for those passing number 129. Beautiful crocheted rainbows aplenty at 147. A window dominated by a rainbow of hearts and stars at 86. And bunnies and sunshine even made an appearance at number 12. All have been truly delightful, and you are all winners for bringing joy to people's lives. But the household taking home the Rainbow Award tonight is 147 Kingsway.
Hi, I'm Carol from Something Special. We've been here for almost 20 years. We've watched all the little boys and girls growing up. Some of them have now become parents of their own, and we just love Alkrington. We love the people, we love the spirit of Alkrington, and we have very, very loyal customers. And I may not be here another 20 years, but I'll stay as long as I can.
Oh, the lovely Carol from Something Special there, telling us what she thinks about Alkrington. And of course, our next award is again all about Alkrington and the wonderful people in it. It is our Neighbourhood Star Award. So let's take a look at the nominees. Jenny Smith, Alison Hampson, Stephen Dowd and Rebecca Cowan. So why have they been nominated? Well, Jenny Smith. Now, as we've heard earlier on in the evening, she started the idea of the roaming donation box, collecting food for Middleton in action. And her thoughtful nature meant thousands of items have been donated to people in need. And it's been travelling around Middleton for months, and it's all due to Jenny. So fantastic, she's been a real star. Another star has been Rebecca Cowan. Now, she's really been bringing smiles to people's faces. I hear she's been dressing up as a funny lady, a scuba diver, a juggling act, and even James Bond. I would have liked to have seen that. She did it all on the Thursday night clap, played lots of music for various neighbours, and was always calling in to see if everyone was all right. Next up, we have Stephen Dowd. Now, he again has been keeping the spirit going in his community during these hard times of the past 12 months. He spent time organising things during lockdown, and I believe he even created a WhatsApp group for residents, which is still going strong today. I hope you're all WhatsApping each other through this awards tonight and watching along. And then we have Alison Hampson. Now, Alison has stepped up to look after her 85-year-old neighbour during the pandemic. She looked after her when her family were away and did hospital visits, medical collections, shopping, planned menus for her and cleaned up every day. 4 wonderful people in the Neighbourhood Star Award, and a wonderful person to present the award. She's my sidekick. She is the editor of Alkrington Life, which has been with us in Alkrington for over 15 years. It is a great magazine, and this is the editor, Claire Cartmel.
Having been the editor of Alkrington Life magazine for over 15 years now, I know firsthand what a great community we live in, filled with incredible residents and local businesses. The finalists in this category of Neighbourhood Star are a true example of the heart of Alkrington and all it has to offer. We had so many wonderful nominees for this award. It was moving to see how everyone pulled together during the pandemic to help neighbours and friends within the community. Those nominees included people like Jenny Smith, the lady behind the now famous Middleton in Action roaming box, which gives people the chance to donate much needed supplies of food and toiletries for those who are most in need in the area. Rebecca Cowan, who brought huge smiles to residents' faces by dressing up in an array of fancy dress costumes for the Thursday night clap for the NHS. Apparently, her James Bond and scuba diving outfits were the most hilarious. She really kept spirits up at times when everyone needed it. And Stephen Dowd also kept the neighbourhood spirit going in hard times by organising activities and events for local residents to do during lockdown. However, the winner for this award is Alison Hampson. Alison has selflessly looked after her 85-year-old neighbour who suffers from blood cancer and who lives by herself. With relatives in Bristol, she would have been lost without Alison looking after her, something her children are truly grateful for. From hospital visits to collecting medication, cleaning and cooking food to make sure she was well looked after. Alison, you truly are a good soul, and I'm pleased to say that you are the Alkrington Community Spirit Neighbourhood Star. Well done.
Special thanks to all our customers who have helped us in COVID-19. There's a fair few, too many to mention, but Debbie Jackson, Sarah Whetstone, Rob Rowlinson, Chris at Premier Landscapes, and a fair few others. We honestly couldn't have done it without you all, and special thanks to each and every one of you for all your hard work helping us during COVID-19.
What a character our Damien, eh? Saying his thanks to everybody there. That's Damien from Damien's General Store. Well, what a great evening. It's been absolutely fantastic so far. Have you got your second glass of fizz? Have you got your brew and your biscuits? I hope you're still with me, even if you're in your loungewear or in your sparkly item. We've got loads of comments as usual, and I said I'm going to be bringing them in. So our Graham is going to go and take a look at some of these comments, and we're going to put them up on screen now because we have had some lovely things coming through. Debs! Oh, Debs Jackson! She's saying well done to you as our nominee in the categories there that we've had tonight. We have got, what have we got there? We've got Teresa Quinn. My eyesight is failing me. Come on, Graham. I know he's had his sherry. Right, we've got Tinter Sniffer. That's a funny one. See, you didn't venture up Westfield Drive. One house on there is amazing. Oh, I think your house might be on Westfield Drive there. It's great, isn't it, though, to see some of the places around Alkrington and see some of those favourite faces. Jackie, the Reverend Jackie. It's a lovely evening, Michelle. You are doing so well. And you're an absolute star, Jackie. Thank you so much for all you've done for the community. It really is, great. And we're all so, thankful to you. That's all I can say before I break down. And let's move on now to our next award, because this one is another really special one. It's the Young Community Spirit Award. Well, we've been shining the light all night on businesses and some of the adults in our community, but you know what? Our children have been very, very special too. The way that they have been through this pandemic has been a real credit to all of us and to Alkrington especially, and these 4 finalists are really at the heart of it. So let's take a look at the nominees for the Young Community Spirit Award. We've got Genevieve Dalton, Daisy Eagleton, Connie Smith and Madeline Fox. 4 amazing, amazing children, or young people as they say there. Well, let's take a look at Connie. Well, Connie is 9 years old. She might be 10 now, because obviously we were going to have these awards in September. So apologies, Connie, if I've got your age wrong. I'd love people to take a year off my age, but when you're 9 years old, I know how important it is. Now, during lockdown, Connie has wrote letters to the elderly people from a local care home. And she's also, all of her friends have been suffering like she has and missing people. And so she really helped them by writing cards to them too. And it really did do the trick. She's put smiles on so many faces with those cards. And she even got special badges to post off to them to really cheer them up. Brilliant, Connie. And then we've got someone called Daisy Eagleton. Now, I'm going to have my proud mum moment here. Daisy is 10 years old. She's my daughter. I didn't nominate her. She's going to kill me for that. But she did get nominations coming in. And they said she is a ray of sunshine to us all, brings us such joy on the radio as she brightens all our days and lifts our spirit. Daisy has been on BBC Radio Manchester throughout the lockdown with her lockdown list of things to do for people. So I know it has meant a lot to lots of people, not just listening to the radio, but in Alkrington itself. So that's Daisy. And then moving on, let's take a look at some of the other ones in the category, because we have got some wonderful people. We've got Madeline Fox. She's been a volunteer helper in Middleton in Action. She's 16 years old, and once her school work finished in May, she joined her mum and her older brother in the Scout Hut, receiving food donations, making up parcels and delivering them as well. And finally, 6-year-old Genevieve Dalton. Again, I'm not sure if you're 7 now, Genevieve, so apologies. She was put in touch with one of the eldest congregation members of St Michael's Church, who was 100 in July. And she sung to her over the phone to cheer her up. I believe she sung We'll Meet Again by Dane Verlin, and that he's got the whole world in his hands. I wish I'd have seen that. I really, really do, honestly. I bet that was a really touching moment. So let's see who is the winner of this special category. To me, they're all winners. But here to announce the person who's taking home the award is one of the anchors of North West Tonight, Annabelle Tiffin.
Hello everyone. Now, as you know, here at North West Tonight, we love hearing about your local stories, and none more so when it involves inspiring youngsters. Now, lockdown has been strange for all of us, but the positivity shown by the younger generation has been incredible. So I'm pleased to be presenting the award tonight for the Young Community Spirit. All 4 finalists are a credit to their community, and I know their families must be so proud of them too. From volunteering to writing letters to singing and even being on the radio, they are a fabulous bunch of stars. There is a winner though, and that person has been very busy. She's shown a maturity beyond her years in her approach to helping as a volunteer with Middleton in Action Together, helping with collecting and sorting food donations and helping to make up kindness boxes. She's also been making batches of flapjacks every week to send in to the intensive care unit staff at Manchester Royal Infirmary, which I hear are delicious. She should have taken her GCSE exams this summer. She's had her prom cancelled and she's missed saying goodbye to all her friends. But despite this, she's been smiling and trying to complete her Duke of Edinburgh volunteering too. The Young Community Spirit Award goes to Madeline Fox.
Oh, well done, Madeline. Oh, you're taking home the Young Community Spirit Award. But I'm sure, as Annabelle said there, they're all winners in our eyes. They really, really are. And a real credit to our community. Well, we are drawing near to the end of this evening, and our next award is a very special award for a very special person. Now, all the previous awards were nominated by people in the community and they faced our judging panel. But as a judging panel, both myself, Claire, Chris and Hotwood felt that we needed to create a special award, and that's the Outstanding Contribution Award. it is going out to somebody who is so deserving of it and has done so much for Alkrington community. I'm not going to give the game away though. I am going to leave it to a wonderful man who, honestly, when I got this video, I might have done quite a few jumps up in the air because I was so excited that we had him. So tonight, let me introduce you to the Mayor of Greater Manchester, Andy Burnham.
Hi, I'm Andy Burnham, Mayor of Greater Manchester. This award has been specially created to honour a man who has done so much to help his community. 2020 has been a difficult year for everyone, and so too is 2021, as we continue to get through this pandemic. It's a time we need communities to pull together and realise just how important it is to help each other. Damien Edwards is a shining example of this, and that is why tonight it is my pleasure to be announcing him as the recipient of the Outstanding Contribution Award. I've heard a number of wonderful things about you, Damien, and you really do signify what Manchester is all about, the heart and soul of the people who live here and the kindness they always show. You've been a part of Alkrington for more than 20 years, running your shop, and have come to regard your customers as family, regularly there for them to talk through problems and lend an ear or raise a smile. During the pandemic, though, you really stepped up for your community to make sure they were well looked after. Since last March, you have tirelessly worked up to 22 hours a day in your general store without having a day off. I don't think there's many politicians that can say that, Damien. From visiting a cash and carry at 5 a.m. every day and live streaming it on social media so customers know what you've got in for them, to then working a full day in the shop and heading out with free deliveries for the elderly, care homes and those shielding, no matter how little they ordered. Toilet rolls and pasta were never an issue for Alkrington residents with you around. You still found time at the end of your day to post video clips to remind everyone how dangerous the virus is and to tell people to stay at home. There was no agenda in what you did, no price rises, no charges for delivery. It all came from the love you have for your community. I hope this award makes you realise just how much you mean to them and to all of us too. Well done, Damien, and congratulations on this truly deserved award.
Oh, well done, Damien. This award is coming home to you, and I'm sure it'll be in Damien's general store up on the top, seeing it. So this is our special award. So this is the big award of the night, the Outstanding Contribution Award, going to Damien Edwards, and I'm sure lots of people will agree with me. I know loads of comments are coming in of praise for Damien, and so thoroughly well deserved. And a huge thank you to the Mayor of Greater Manchester there, Andy Burnham, for taking the time to send that lovely message. So here we are. We have got a few special words though for Damien from Debs, because I wanted to reach out not just to people like Andy Burnham, but also to people that knew a lot about Damien, and Debs was one of those people who nominated, lots of people nominated him, but Debs Jackson just wanted to say a few words about him. There she is with Damien. I know that they're very close friends, and these are the words of Debs because she couldn't be here tonight. She says, Damien Edwards, the man, the legend, BEM, shop owner, community hero, entrepreneur, 30 years experience in horticulture. I didn't know that, but he does know what he's talking about. She also says Elton John superfan, musical theatre aficionado. They're just a few of his titles, but the ones I like best are big-hearted, caring, someone to laugh and cry with, a lovely friend. He won't admit that to his gorgeous, softer side. She's so proud of you being recognised for your endless hard work and your community spirit. So thank you, Debs, for those lovely words. And you do mean a lot to the community. Well done, Damien. And now I'm in the hands of our Graham, because this is the bit where I don't know what's going on. So after being in control the whole evening, everybody, I'm going to hand over to Graham, who's about to show me a video that I haven't seen yet. Hope it's not naughty, Graham.
Hi, Chris Clarkson here. I just wanted to say a huge well done to everybody who won an award tonight. Commiserations to those of you who didn't. You are still absolutely amazing. A massive thank you to Claire and Michelle for making tonight such a huge, unqualified success. But the real stars of the show are the community. I just wanted to say thank you for looking after each other so well over the past year. But you don't want to hear from me, so I've got a friend who wants to add their own thanks.
Boris Johnson here. I just want to say a big thank you to Michelle and Claire for everything that you've done to organise the Community Spirit Awards in Alkrington.
Oh my God. I don't know what just happened there. That is... I'm going to take a glass of this. Whoa. That was amazing. Graham, where did you pull that out of the bag? Wow. Thank you. Thank you to Chris and thank you to Boris. Oh my God, I'm speechless. I'm speechless and I don't know what to say, and I've got to say lots of thank yous. Tonight has meant the world to me. It's been my baby since April, and do you know what? I feel really honoured to be standing here tonight and being able to deliver this to all of you at home. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed organising it and shedding the light on some amazing, amazing people. I've got a few thank yous before I go and before I lose my train of thought, because oh my God, Boris Johnson has just been on our screens. Thank you to our judging panel. Of course, Claire, my right-hand woman, has been amazing. Thanks to Chris Clarkson, our MP for Haywood and Middleton. Thank you to Hotwood Dupree, who's restoring Hotwood Hall. Our famous faces from TV, radio and Parliament. This is crazy. Sarah from Alkrington Community Centre. I know if we'd have had it in person, we were going to have it there, and I thank you so much. Your Manchester Media and Al Graham, because they've been brilliant tonight in the studio. So thank you for running the awards tonight. Big shout out to my family. I know you're watching tonight. Thank you for putting up with me during lockdown and also with the crazy ideas of bringing this together and probably ignoring you all day today. And thank you to everyone who's watched tonight. And I've just loved every minute of it. And, you know, I couldn't have done it without you guys at home and you watching. And also a huge congratulations to our finalists and our winners tonight of the Alkrington Community Spirit Awards. Before I get too choked, cheers guys. See you at the next one.